Hello everyone, and welcome to my new series of video where I will be explaining in details how each character from the game Undertale Final Showdown works. This is part 1 of this series, which means I will cover the Chara Team. And yes, I am making these videos knowing the game has a player count lower than the IQ of the average European, but I am doing this to essentially help new players or get other people to play the game on good basics. Speaking of basics, let's go with them! One of the main arguments about UFS's balancing are watch-shot combos being too easy to land. However, what people don't know is that if you press the dash key shortly after getting ragdolled, you will perform a ragdoll cancel. This mechanic allows you to break from the ragdoll and avoid the combo even after getting hit. However, better use it well, as it does take a significant amount of stamina and has a very long cooldown, so I really don't recommend you rush right after using it. To use a ragdoll cancel well, make sure to use it when the sense has something that can obliterate you if you don't ragdoll cancel, like Undertale Papyrus's Bolt Barricade, Acid Home Run, or Sun Change's Mach Smash, which can easily combo into his blasters. Some characters, however, can do much with ragdolls, such as Ruin's Dust, Crossbones, or Fell's Pitbull Blasters, so don't bother wasting your stamina on those. Speaking of stamina, stamina management is a key factor in playing as Chara. You should keep at least 1 bar of stamina at all times in case of emergency dash. If you go any lower, back off and regen your stamina. Dungeon can help you regen more stamina, such as the Integrity Sword giving you more stamina overall, Old Sudo giving stamina back for attacking, and Ballet Shoes if you go under your own special, as well as the Notebook's energy buffs, but you shouldn't handle them too much and stay independent, as if you're alone, those won't help you that much. Now that you know the basics on how to last over 20 seconds in a round, let's go over how you should choose the playstyle. This choice takes place the moment you start the journey in the game, the soul choice. Each soul has its own passive ability, making a certain playstyle better than others, especially with the right combo. Here, I'll give you a list. Patience increases greatly TP gain, and the combo removes a special cooldown up to 3 times in a row. If you're on the attack, your TP will still drain, however. Bravery increases your damage by 15%, and your combo makes the Tough Glove have an AoE attack. Justice makes your special attacks better, which I'm not gonna lie is not that good. But the combo makes up for it by giving your bullets a different effect, such as more damage, healing, or slowing down the sense. Kindness gives you passive healing, and all heals you receive are better. The combos make all you heal become greatly better, and the pan turns your KR into HP, which is extremely good on characters like Bad Time Sense, Fail Sense, etc. Integrity gives you more stamina overall. The combo makes your Ballet Shoe special track down the sense. It is really slow though, so don't count on it too much. And Perseverance gives you slightly more iframes, which I'm not gonna lie is only good against KR senses. It will not help you against raw damage senses like Horror Sense or Crossbones. But the combo is really good, as it makes you able to choose your own buff with the Notebook. So you can, for example, give yourself a healing, give yourself more defense on the spot. Determination isn't a starter choice, so I won't go much over it, but basically it just gives you a phase 2 and set your HP at 32%, and the combo with the warrior armor and the spear is not worth it at all, as yes, you do go back up to 4 HP, but you take like 80% more damage, if not more. So you basically just die in 3 hits, and I'm not even kidding. If you have more of an aggressive playstyle and don't care much about your health, Bravery or Integrity is the best choice for you, as you either deal a ton of damage or are able to chase down the sands constantly. If you are more of a neutral playstyle and does a bit of everything, Patience, Perseverance, Integrity and Kindness are good options since you either get to use the weapon constantly, tank a lot of damage from PR senses, have constant healing, or don't have to worry about stamina as much. If you're more of a support playstyle and stay in the back to help teammates, Kindness and Justice are the way to go, as you have to stay back and shoot the Sands of Justice combo, or be a reliable source of healing for both you and your teammates. For armors, I recommend buying armor like the Apron, which is a really reliable source of healing. Even I, who is at over 12,000 wins in the game, still uses it. Or the Manly Mana that gives you 2 dashes. It will cost 2 bars of stamina though, so be careful on that. For weapons, a weapon like the Bird Pan, the Toy Knife, or the Tough Gloves are really good starter options as they all have their own respective playstyles. Bird Pan being more of a support weapon, Toy Knife being an all-rounder, and Tough Gloves being an aggressive weapon. As for healing items, Monster Candy, Legendary Hero, or Crab Apple are really good as they give the best side effects, such as slow healing from the Monster Candy, more attack from the Legendary Hero, or more defense from the Crab Apple. CT and Starfade can be good, but their buffs just aren't as good. Now that you are fully geared up, let's move on to one of the most important parts: how to beat a Sans. Specifically one with dodges. Considering a majority of the UFS cast as dodges, this part is a major one as you will learn how to deal with them. Dodge characters have 2 main differences with HP characters. The first one being that hitting them makes them, well, dodge, so you can't hit them multiple times in a row unless with a very specific setup. And dodge characters rely on how many times they are hit, while HP characters rely on how efficient your hits are. Almost every character with dodge, exceptions being Swap Stance and Crossbones, have a blink as their main evasive moves. If someone stays in the back, the person in the back can keep attacking the Stance even after the blink, giving a free 1 to 3 dodges off. Some tactics can also deal 2 dodges at once, like Noble's strength buff, Legendary Hero's attack buff, Bravery Slash with the Warren Dagger, and the Gun's White Bullets. Even though you now know how to deal with dodge characters, you still need to learn to deal with the rest of the cast, the HP characters. You have 2 options to deal with an HP character. Either use a high damage gear like Warren Dagger or Tough Gloves, or jump them so hard the jump Nanami and Yuji did in Jujutsu Kaisen looks like your average teamers on every Battlegrounds game. However, keep in mind HP characters, with some changes as an exception, are mostly defensive characters with extremely high damage outputs if you aren't careful, like Undertale Pirates or Sukuna. Well, that concludes this video about how to play as the Chara Team well in UFS. If you found this video useful, let me know by commenting or joining my Discord server, as I will make these videos for every character in the Sans team in the future. Also, this took me way too long to make. How do I end the video? Random explosion, go!